What's up, y'all? It's in this video today we're gonna be going over talking about the new vibes content coming to NBA 2K25 MyTEAM tomorrow in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, here's the deal, here's the situation. I know we might get an event tomorrow, but at the time I'm recording this, there is no leak for the event yet. But I'm kind of confused at why we're getting so many rinse and repeat cards. Like Josh Smith. We got a Josh Smith not that long ago. So I'm kind of surprised we're already getting another Josh Smith because the Josh Smith card we've got is good. Glen Rice, small forward shooting guard coming tomorrow. Lonzo Ball coming tomorrow. DeMarcus Cousins, not super excited, coming tomorrow. You also do get Invincible, Magic Johnson, Carmelo Anthony, and Kawhi Leonard. Those are the cards we do know are coming tomorrow. What I don't love about, when they do the leaks and stuff is we don't see, the Dark Matters. We don't see the Galaxy Opus. We don't see anything outside of the top level cards. Most of which are super excited. So that's just kind of what's to know. Let's start with the Dark Matters, or the 100 overalls, not Dark Matters, that are coming tomorrow. Josh Smith. Josh Smith's going to be absolutely elite because the last Josh Smith card, the Dark Matter card, was already elite. Now, part of me wonders, how do you make him that much better? Because the card already had a, release on very quick Pro 2 leaner. The only thing that they could really do to make Josh Smith better is just make his dribble sigs that slightly better. Obviously, they could give him a better size up. Right now, he's got the normal size up, stuff like that, but that's really the only way that they can really make Josh Smith that much better, because the card is already absolutely elite. Now, outside that, beyond that, again, the card is super good, the Dark Matter card. So again, it would be really tough to make him to really make him that much better, in my opinion. Next card we do see is the Dark Matter Glen Rice. Now, Glen Rice is an interesting card because are they going to make this Glen Rice the Glen Rice of old with obviously, a great jump shot? I could genuinely see them giving Glen Rice the Michael Beasley type release with the, with the Pro 2 leaner. I could see that for Glen Rice. Now, again, we'll have to see. We don't know for sure that's, what we're going to see for Glen Rice, but I obviously could see that happening. The thing about it is the last Glen Rice card that we did have in MyTEAM was the Pink Diamond, the Festival card. He had the Malik Beasley on quick, normal leaner. Just wasn't very good. So they are going to have to make this Malik Beasley way different and obviously make the card way better. Because again, I said Malik Beasley, Glen Rice. If they don't make the Glen Rice card way better, the card's just not going to be good and nobody is going to want to use him. Again, I know he's long, I know he's lengthy, and if you go back to 2K22, the 12 and over reward Glen Rice was so good for his time. Hopefully that's the type of card 2K is trying to make, because if this Glen Rice doesn't see updated release, he's not going to be great. Next up, we do see the 100 overall Lonzo Ball. Now, the Dark Matter Lonzo saw his release on very quick, saw the normal leaner. Devin Book dribble style, not the best dribble six. Similar to Josh Smith, whereas the Dark Matter was good. The difference between Josh Smith is Lonzo Ball's release wasn't that great. Josh Smith's catch shoot release has the Pro 2 leaner. He came with that stuff. Lonzo Ball didn't. So the improvement for Lonzo Ball, definitely, there's so much room for improvement with the card. They could make the card way better than he currently is. It just comes down to, is 2K going to do that? If they do, you could be looking at Lonzo Ball being one of your better point guards in the entire game. Again, if they give him the Francis size up, the Kemba escape, the release making it slightly better, those types of things. Otherwise, Lonzo is just going to be a really good defensive point guard. 6'6", he's going to be great. DeMarcus Cousins, 100 overall, up next. The thing for me about Boogie Cousins is I feel like he needs a changed release. Yes, they can speed it up. Yes, they can, make the card slightly better. But unless they change that release, it's tough for me to be super high on DeMarcus Cousins, just knowing, what the card is. Again, I'm not hating on DeMarcus Cousins, but I've used Boogie Cousins over the course of 2K, and I'm just never really that impressed with the card. So that's just kind of where I'm coming from with Boogie Cousins. 6'11", if they do change the SIGs, maybe update that dribble pull-up, could obviously be really solid. And he is 100 overall, so you never know what 2K is going to do. But as far as the 100 overalls are concerned, I think I'm least excited about Boogie Cousins. Then we can talk about the Invincibles. Let's start with Kawhi Leonard. we already saw again the Dark Matter Kawhi, who is really good. What is Invincible Kawhi going to ultimately look like? Well, my opinion, my guess is they're going to give him a, I guess I shouldn't say this for sure, but I mean, are they going to give Kawhi a better jump shot? Because I feel like his jump shot isn't necessarily that bad. If you go to last year, they kept the jump shot the same and just changed the leaner. That's probably what they'll do with Kawhi Leonard, is keep that jump shot the same and just ultimately change that leaner from the Kawhi leaner to the Pro 2 leaner. Because I think if they did that, that would by itself make Kawhi that much better. Just changing the leaner and that really being it. However, again, it's, you know, if they want to change the jump shot, they definitely can, because the Kawhi release is not that great like it once was. They changed the leaner. They need to make his dribble six way better. What they really need is a Kawhi Leonard that can create his own shot, because the Invincible Kawhi, I don't hate him. I actually like the card, but realistically, he cannot create his own shot. And I'm not hating on the card. That's just the truth with Kawhi Leonard and the card. So for me, hopefully, you know, they at least give him the Pro 2 leaner. They do that, I won't mind the card. Then we see Magic Johnson, Invincible Magic Johnson. What will he ultimately look like? Well, again, let's go back to last year. Last year they didn't change his release. They kept the Magic Johnson release. However, I feel like this year they've got to change that release. If they don't, it's going to be tough, because yeah, he's probably maybe going to get Pro 2, something like that. But that jump shot is just really, really, really poor. It's not a jump shot that you can use and compete at, you know, the highest level with. It's a jump shot that leaves something to be desired. And so when I'm looking at Magic Johnson, that's something like, yeah, you know, the leaner is probably going to be better. You know, the movement's probably going to be better. Obviously, all these Invincibles are going to come max stats, max badges. But I'm just not that super optimistic with Magic Johnson, just more so than anything because of that jump shot. I'm going to need to see it for Mr. Magic Johnson. Last card we'll go over talk about is Carmelo Anthony. What is this card going to look like? Well, he needs the change leaner. The 100 overall Melo had the Steph Curry leaner. Gross. He needs updated dribble style. That Fox dribble style is not good. As far as his release, it's fine. Hopefully they change it from the Oscar upper. I don't necessarily love the Oscar upper. A lot of people don't either. So hopefully they change some things with Carmelo Anthony. Obviously, again, 6'7" at the 2 is fine as an Invincible. Going to come with every stat, every badge in the entire game that you could ask for. I think Melo's going to be fine. It's just a matter of like, how high can you be on a card that, you know, we already saw the 100 overall, you know, and I've even seen some people say, like, I'm more excited about the 100 overalls than the Invincibles. Am I? I mean, maybe, especially like the potential, right? Because you kind of know what the Invincibles are going to look like come tomorrow. We don't know what a Glen Rice is going to look like. You have no idea. And so I think that's why people are excited. Again, we should see an event tomorrow. We will obviously see the Dark Matters Galaxy Opus tomorrow in this drop as well. That is going to wrap it up, though, for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.